Welcome to the Conspiracy Archive. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the shadowy corners of the internet, whispers of a unique theory have been circulating. A theory that challenges our perception of the cosmos. A theory that dares to suggest that the very fabric of our universe, space itself, is a grand deception. This is the space is fake theory. Proponents of this theory weave a narrative that shatters the conventional understanding of astronomy, physics, and reality itself. They propose that the cosmos, as we know it, is not a vast, infinite void dotted with celestial bodies. Instead, they argue that it is an elaborate illusion, a fabricated display designed to distract or deceive us from the true nature of existence. The roots of the space is fake theory are diverse, drawing from a myriad of sources. Some link it to ancient cosmologies that depicted a flat, enclosed Earth, with a near sky filled with celestial bodies moving in mysterious ways. Others find connections in modern conspiracy theories, such as the faked moon landing or the existence of a secret space program. Yet others go further, suggesting it is tied to a massive cover-up by powerful entities, designed to keep humanity oblivious to the true nature of reality. At its core, the space is fake theory questions everything we believe we know about the universe. It challenges the concept of space as a three-dimensional continuum where objects move and exist. It disputes the existence of galaxies, stars, and planets as physical entities billions of miles away. Instead, it suggests that what we perceive as space is merely a projection, a high-tech facade constructed by advanced technologies or entities beyond our comprehension. While the theory might appear to defy logic and contradict established scientific knowledge, it is steeped in a profound skepticism of authority and a deep quest for truth. Its followers argue that humanity has been conditioned to accept a counterfeit reality, a grand illusion masquerading as the universe. The space is fake theory is not just a rejection of mainstream science, it's a critique of our acceptance of information without questioning, a call to reevaluate our understanding of reality. It urges us to peel back the layers of deception and confront the possibility that our universe might be far more complex and enigmatic than we ever imagined. This theory, like many others that dwell in the realm of forbidden knowledge, invites us to step outside our comfort zone, to question, to seek, and to wonder. It reminds us that the universe is a grand mystery, and our understanding of it is always evolving. The space is fake theory might be controversial, and it may challenge conventional wisdom, but it is a testament to humanity's unquenchable thirst for knowledge and our relentless pursuit of the truth, no matter how elusive it might be. To grasp the roots of the space is fake theory, we must delve into history and traverse the varied landscapes of politics, culture, and belief systems. One could argue that skepticism towards the accepted reality of space has been a part of human thought since ancient times. Ancient cultures often viewed the sky as a divine canopy, a grand tapestry spun by the gods, rather than an infinite expanse of vacuum dotted with celestial bodies. The flat Earth theory, a belief system that posits the Earth as a flat plane or disk rather than a sphere, is seen by some as a precursor to the space is fake theory. This ideation took root in various cultures throughout history, from ancient China to Greece, India, and the indigenous peoples of the Americas. However, it wasn't until the 19th century that this belief was consolidated in the Western world, primarily due to the work of the English writer Samuel Rowbotham. Rowbotham's book, Earth Not a Globe, argued that the Earth was a flat disk centered at the North Pole and bounded along its edges by a wall of ice, with the sun, moon, and stars only a few thousand miles above the surface of the Earth. While scientific advancements in the 20th century largely pushed these beliefs to the fringes, the advent of the Internet in the 21st century breathed new life into them. Online platforms became a fertile ground for the spread of alternative theories, including the space is fake theory. These theories found a receptive audience among individuals disillusioned by mainstream narratives and seeking alternative explanations for the mysteries of the universe. In this context, the space is fake theory can be seen as part of a broader cultural and political trend towards skepticism of authority and mainstream narratives. This trend has been fueled by a range of factors, from the increasing complexity and specialization of scientific knowledge, which can make it inaccessible to the average person, to political polarization and the erosion of trust in public institutions. The space is fake theory also draws on elements of popular culture, from science fiction narratives about simulated realities and advanced alien civilizations, to conspiracy theories about secret government programs and cover-ups. These elements, combined with a profound sense of wonder and curiosity about the universe, have contributed to the allure and resonance of the theory. The space is fake theory, therefore, is not an isolated belief, but a product of its time, a reflection of broader societal trends, and a testament to humanity's eternal quest for knowledge and truth. As we delve into the key figures and events that shaped the space is fake theory, it's essential to note that, while this belief may seem relatively new, it's deeply rooted in a centuries-old tradition of questioning established narratives and seeking alternative explanations. Arguably, the most influential figure in the modern incarnation of the space is fake theory is Eric Dubay. A prominent flat Earth theorist, Dubay's writings and videos have been instrumental in promoting the idea that space, as we understand it, is an illusion. His book, 200 Proofs Earth is Not a Spinning Ball, has been widely circulated online, inspiring countless others to question the mainstream narrative of space. Another key figure is Matt Powerland, also known as Matt Boylan, a former NASA contractor who became a vocal critic of the space agency. Powerland claims that NASA has been manufacturing false images of Earth from space, a belief central to the space is fake theory. His assertions, while controversial, have added fuel to the growing skepticism towards space exploration and its authenticity. Yet, the space is fake theory is not merely the product of a few individuals. It's also been shaped by broader cultural and historical events. The advent of the Internet, for instance, has played a crucial role in the dissemination of alternative theories, providing a platform for individuals around the world to question, discuss, and challenge mainstream beliefs. The theory has also been influenced by high-profile events like the moon landing in 1969. While this event is widely accepted as a milestone in human achievement, it has also been the subject of persistent conspiracy theories questioning its authenticity. These theories, while not directly related to the space is fake belief, have nonetheless contributed to a general climate of skepticism toward space exploration. The space is fake theory, like many alternative beliefs, is thus a complex tapestry woven from individual convictions, collective experiences, and societal trends. It represents a profound questioning of established narratives, a search for hidden truths, and a desire to make sense of our place in the universe. As we delve deeper into this mesmerizing theory, we'll discover a world that challenges our perceptions and expands our understanding of what's possible. As we delve deeper into the space is fake theory, the claims and evidence presented by its proponents become even more fascinating. One of the most intriguing arguments revolves around the concept of the firmament, a term drawn from biblical descriptions of the universe. It refers to the heavens or sky as a solid dome or expanse, separating the Earth from what lies beyond. Proponents of the space is fake theory believe that this firmament is a tangible physical barrier, making space, as we understand it, inaccessible. They point to ancient cultures from across the globe, from the Sumerians to the Egyptians, who depicted the sky as a solid dome in their cosmologies. These ancient descriptions, they argue, provide compelling evidence that our understanding of space has been manipulated and obscured over centuries. A second core claim centers around NASA and other space agencies' activities. Critics argue that these agencies have been involved in an extensive cover-up, creating false images and narratives to support the illusion of space. They point to perceived anomalies in the images of Earth from space, such as inconsistent cloud patterns or identical backgrounds in different photos. They also highlight the alleged use of CGI or other digital manipulation techniques in both photographs and video footage from space missions. Another point of contention is the behavior of astronauts in zero gravity. Critics scrutinize footage of astronauts aboard the International Space Station, noting what they perceive as inconsistencies and anomalies. They argue that the floating, weightless behavior exhibited by astronauts is simulated using wires, harnesses, and even underwater training sessions. Perhaps one of the most compelling claims is the argument surrounding the Van Allen radiation belts, zones of energetic charged particles around Earth. Critics assert that these belts would be lethal for astronauts to pass through, making missions such as the moon landing impossible. They argue that the absence of space missions beyond low Earth orbit since the Apollo program supports this claim. Each of these arguments presents a challenge to established narratives about space, raising questions about what we know and how we know it. Whether one agrees with these claims or not, they undeniably open up new avenues for questioning and exploration. The space is fake theory invites us to look beyond the surface, to question accepted truths, and to contemplate the mysteries of our universe. The journey into this theory is a journey into the unknown, an exploration of hidden realities and suppressed knowledge. It's a journey that challenges us to question, to seek, and to wonder. Delving deeper into the evidence brought forth by proponents of the space is fake theory, it's crucial to evaluate the strength and validity of each claim, bearing in mind the importance of critical thinking and open inquiry. The anomalies cited in NASA's images of Earth could indeed be seen as troubling, should they prove to be accurate. Inconsistencies in cloud patterns or identical backgrounds in different photos could suggest manipulation. However, it's important to consider the nature of photography itself, which can sometimes create illusions or distortions that weren't present in the original scene. Additionally, digital image processing, which is common in modern photography, could result in similar backgrounds or patterns. The claim about the use of CGI or other digital manipulation techniques in space mission footage is another contentious point. The technology to create such convincing digital simulations has only been available in recent decades, long after the first space missions. While this doesn't entirely disprove the claim, it does add an additional layer of complexity. The behavior of astronauts in zero gravity, another focal point of criticism, is indeed unique and unfamiliar to those of us grounded on Earth. However, the existence of underwater training facilities, also known as neutral buoyancy laboratories, where astronauts train for their missions, is well documented. This underwater environment is used precisely because it simulates the weightlessness of space. While it's possible to argue that the footage from space is actually filmed underwater, the vast differences in movement dynamics between these two environments present significant challenges to this argument. The Van Allen radiation belts are indeed a dangerous region of space, filled with high-energy particles. However, NASA has provided detailed explanations about how they navigated their spacecraft through these belts to minimize exposure. Despite this, the absence of manned missions beyond low Earth orbit since the Apollo program does lend some support to this argument. Each piece of evidence proposed by the space is fake theory has its strengths and potential flaws, and navigating through this complex web of claims and counterclaims can prove challenging. The exploration of these arguments encourages a broader dialogue about space, knowledge, and the nature of truth. It pushes us to question what we know and why we believe it, opening the door to deeper understanding and perhaps unexpected discoveries. In the face of the space is fake theory, there exists a plethora of critics and skeptics who have taken on the task of debunking these claims. A significant portion of these rebuttals come from scientists, astronauts, and researchers who have devoted their lives to the study and exploration of space. Their critiques are based on empirical evidence, scientific principles, and first-hand experience, providing a compelling counterpoint to the theory. One such criticism targets the claim that the Earth is flat, a central premise to the theory. Over the centuries, there have been numerous experiments and observations that have provided compelling evidence for a spherical Earth. The phenomenon of a lunar eclipse, wherein the Earth casts a round shadow on the Moon, is one such example. Similarly, the fact that different stars are visible from different latitudes on Earth is consistent with a spherical planet. Critics also challenge the idea that space imagery is falsified. They argue that the similarities seen in the backgrounds of space photos are not a product of manipulation, but rather a result of the vast, uniform nature of space. The stars, being extremely distant, would appear to be in the same positions even if the observer moved a considerable distance, such as the width of the Moon's orbit. The assertion that all space footage is filmed in studios or underwater is also disputed. Critics point out that the behavior of objects and astronauts in space is distinct from that in any Earthbound environment. In zero gravity, objects continue in straight-line motion unless acted upon by an outside force, a principle of physics not replicable in an underwater or studio setting. The Van Allen radiation belts, while undoubtedly hazardous, are not considered an insurmountable obstacle. Critics highlight that the Apollo missions were carefully planned to pass through the thinnest parts of these belts, minimizing exposure. Furthermore, the spacecraft were constructed with shielding to protect the astronauts from radiation, a detail often overlooked in the theory. However, it is crucial to remember that the dialogue surrounding the space is fake theory is not merely a binary clash of beliefs. It is a complex, multifaceted discussion that encompasses not only space exploration, but also the broader themes of knowledge, trust, and the ever-evolving understanding of our universe. At its core, this discourse encourages us to question, to probe, and to seek out our own truths in the vast expanse of knowledge, much like the explorers gazing up at the stars. In the cultural realm, the space is fake theory illuminates a deep-seated skepticism towards authority. This is not an isolated phenomenon, but reflects a broader trend in society where distrust in established systems and institutions is on the rise. The theory can be seen as a manifestation of this sentiment, with skeptics questioning the narratives presented by space agencies, governments, and the scientific community. This skepticism is magnified by the inherently abstract nature of space exploration. For many, space remains an elusive concept, beyond the reach of everyday experience. It is difficult to comprehend the vastness of the universe, the mechanics of space travel, or the reality of celestial bodies millions of miles away. This unfamiliarity can breed doubt and lend credence to alternative explanations that seem more tangible and comprehensible. In the digital age, this theory has found fertile ground in online spaces. The Internet has democratized information, enabling anyone with a computer to voice their opinions and theories, no matter how unconventional. Social media platforms, with their echo chamber effect, often amplify these views, providing a sense of validation and community for those who subscribe to such beliefs. Moreover, the space is fake theory serves as a catalyst for dialogue about scientific literacy. It underscores the importance of understanding fundamental scientific principles and the ability to discern credible sources of information. Without this foundation, it becomes easier to fall prey to misinformation and pseudoscience. The cultural impact of the theory extends to the arts and entertainment industry as well. Films, books, and music often reflect societal preoccupations, and the space is fake theory is no exception. From science fiction narratives that play with the idea of simulated realities, to music that captures the wonder and mystery of space, the theory permeates our collective imagination. In essence, the space is fake theory, while seemingly about space exploration, is actually a reflection of societal attitudes towards authority, knowledge, and truth. It is a testament to the human propensity to question and seek alternative perspectives, even when these go against established narratives. The theory's cultural resonance signifies a deeper, ongoing dialogue about what we choose to believe and why, revealing much about the complexities of the human condition. The influence of the space is fake theory on media and narratives is apparent and multifaceted. This is especially true in the realm of mass communication where the theory, intentionally or not, has been incorporated into the fabric of popular narratives across various platforms. It is in these narratives that the theory has found a place to thrive, contributing to a broader discourse on reality, truth, and human perception. In news media, the theory has been a subject of both fascination and controversy. News outlets have reported on the theory, presenting it as an example of the modern age's struggle with misinformation and the dissemination of unverified theories. These stories often highlight the dangers of unchecked information on the Internet, emphasizing the importance of media literacy in a world inundated with diverse opinions. In film and television, explorations of the space is fake theory have been more subtle yet intentional. A number of productions, particularly in the science fiction genre, have played with the idea of simulated realities, alternate universes, and the manipulation of perceived reality. These narratives often feature characters grappling with the concept of a fabricated cosmos, mirroring the real-world debates surrounding the space is fake theory. In the world of literature, the space is fake theory has found its place in the undercurrents of many contemporary works. Novels and short stories that explore themes of disillusionment, skepticism, and the nature of reality often draw on elements of the theory, utilizing it as a metaphor for larger societal concerns. In music, echoes of the theory can be heard in lyrics that question the nature of existence and our understanding of the world. These musical narratives frequently incorporate elements of wonder, mystery, and skepticism, resonating with the sentiments of those who subscribe to the space is fake theory. In a broader sense, the space is fake theory has influenced the way we engage with narratives across media platforms. It has in some ways become a narrative tool, a metaphor for questioning established truths and exploring alternate realities. It forces audiences to confront their own beliefs and perceptions and to grapple with the notion of truth in an increasingly complex world. Through its permeation in media and narratives, the space is fake theory continues to stimulate dialogue and reflection on our understanding of the universe and our place within it. It is a testament to the power of narratives to shape our perceptions and beliefs, whether they exist within the realm of fiction or reality. However, the space is fake theory isn't confined to the realm of the arts and media. In fact, it has found a surprising home in the field of technology, specifically in the development and exploration of virtual reality and simulation technologies. Through the lens of this theory, these technologies are seen as tools that could be used to fabricate the illusion of space as we know it. Within this perspective, virtual reality represents not just a technological advance, but a potential method through which a simulated universe could be created and experienced. For proponents of the space is fake theory, the improvements in virtual reality technology lend credibility to the notion that our perception of space could be a construct, manipulated and controlled by unknown entities. Simulation technology, too, with its ability to create complex, lifelike environments, has been linked to the space is fake theory. Some argue that advancements in this field demonstrate the feasibility of creating a wholly simulated universe, one indistinguishable from the reality we perceive. This notion ventures into the realm of simulation hypothesis, a philosophical concept that suggests that reality as we understand it could be a simulated construct. In the realm of video games, the space is fake theory has also found resonance. Games that feature expansive open-world environments, particularly those set in space, have been interpreted as subtle nods to the theory. The ability of game developers to create entire universes that players can explore and interact with has been seen by some as evidence of the potential to fabricate the cosmos on a grander scale. Outside the sphere of technology, the space is fake theory has also made its way into the world of spirituality and metaphysics. Certain interpretations of Eastern philosophies and New Age thought suggest that the physical universe is an illusion, a concept known as Maya in Hinduism and Buddhism. This idea, while not directly related to the space is fake theory, resonates with its central premise, that our understanding of space and reality may be based on something other than objective truth. In these diverse fields, the space is fake theory prompts questions about the nature of reality and our understanding of space. It challenges us to consider the possibility of alternate realities and the power of perception. And while these ideas may seem radical or fantastical, they push the boundaries of conventional thought, encouraging us to question, to explore, and to seek out hidden truths in our quest for understanding. In the labyrinth of human knowledge, the space is fake theory exists as a provocative challenge to the established understanding of the cosmos. It is a theory steeped in mystery and intrigue, a theory that beckons us to question our perception of reality. To some, it is a radical idea, a departure from established scientific consensus. To others, it is a profound truth, a hidden knowledge suppressed by powers unseen. The theory's resonance within various fields, from technology to spirituality, attests to its universal allure. It transcends the boundaries of conventional thought and invites us to consider alternate realities, to question our perception, and to probe the nature of existence itself. In the realm of technology, the theory has found fertile ground. The advancements in virtual reality and simulation technology present a tantalizing possibility that our perception of space could be a construct, a fabricated reality orchestrated by entities unknown. Video games, with their expansive open-world environments, particularly those set in space, echo the theory's premise, demonstrating the feasibility of creating a simulated universe indistinguishable from what we perceive as reality. In the sphere of spirituality and metaphysics, the theory harmonizes with ancient Eastern philosophies and New Age thought, which propose that the physical universe is an illusion, a concept known as Maya. This spiritual interpretation underscores the theory's central premise, that our understanding of space and reality may not be based on objective truth, but could instead be a subjective construct. The space is fake theory, in its audacity, serves as a testament to the human capacity for curiosity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. It is a theory that does not merely challenge the accepted understanding of the universe, it compels us to question the very nature of reality itself. It invites us to ponder the mysteries of existence and to seek out the hidden truths that lie beyond the realm of conventional thought. Whether one adheres to this theory or dismisses it as mere conjecture, one cannot deny the compelling questions it raises about our understanding of space and reality. It is a theory that, in its exploration of the cosmos, ultimately leads us back to a deeper exploration of ourselves. And therein lies the compelling allure of the space is fake theory, an invitation not just to understand the universe, but to understand ourselves within it. A journey not outward into the cosmos, but inward into the depths of our own perception, our own reality. Thanks for listening. This has been the Conspiracy Archive. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.